Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Ken Bozak.
And we're live, bros.
Hey, welcome to the show. How you doing?
I could be better. Fuck yesterday. All of yesterday. Like, fuck all 24 hours of yesterday. Each individual minute, they can get fucked too. The seconds are okay, because they're 1-to-1, but yeah, minutes to hours yesterday, fuck them all, man. I wasn't even going to do a podcast today, but then I saw my guest, and I was like, I gotta say hi to my bro. So, guys, Nathan, my co-host, shout out to Super World. Our guest today is Breanna. How goes it?
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you just randomly schedule. I love that people randomly schedule with me, and it's like they don't even have a shitcoin to promote or a project they're launching. It's just like, hey, let's just shoot the shit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at least there's a lot of content from yesterday to discuss, and you get tired of tweeting about it for a while, so it's nice to have real conversations.
Facts.
Yeah, we can hit for a while if you want, Ken. I mean, do you want to? Is there anyone particular you'd like to call out?
Yeah, just
maybe
all of them. Everybody, they know who they are. Fuck all of them. The people that know I'm not talking to them know I'm not talking to them, so they don't need to hear this. But everybody else, they know I'm talking directly to them when I say, fuck you.
I think that's very well said. It was poignant. It was straight to the point also.
Also, do not buy my NFTs if you don't love me. If you don't love me, don't buy them. I don't want you to buy it. If you don't love me, I don't want your money. I don't want you to have my NFT. I don't even want you to follow me. I don't need followers. I don't need buyer. I just want friends.
Yeah. Yeah, people need to get the ulterior motive out of there. It's tough to even have a conversation with people nowadays because we don't know what they're angling for.
Yeah.
It's gotten real weird.
That's true.
I have people calling me to get to you constantly. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking even tell them.
Me, dude. I know. No, I know. You have no idea. Maybe actually you do because of this. But I have tons of people waste my time trying to get me to get them to talk to BitBoy. I'm like, I'm just friends with this
You're my
fucking
bit
dude.
boy.
Right. I'm just friends with the dude BitBoy, but I got DMs coming at me all the time. I even have people paying me for consultations where they just want to talk about how much they like BitBoy.
That's kind of gangster, but also frustrating.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I get that a lot for sure. You're not the only one. I have another popular person I'm associated with who's always like, "Hey, can I talk to so and so? Can I talk to so and so?" And my answer is usually like, if you can't get a hold of him, there's probably a reason for that. You know, like he's not talking to you for a reason. A lot of people waste your time. They'll talk on the phone for an entire hour with you and no business gets done. It is frustrating for sure. They want you to do the work a lot of times. They want you to do the heavy lifting or use your persona, your reputation to sell their goods. And it's just not good for business in terms of like forming a relationship. Business is all about like making friends, really.
Oh yeah, shout out to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. I totally spaced.
Let's get away from that. Let's get
Breanna said it off air and it totally scratched it off my to-do list on air. So I just want to make sure I say Happy Mother's Day because my mom has been watching my podcast recently. So like, hi mom,
hi mom. Also
day.
My
My mom's not watching this podcast, but
I don't know. Send an invite. I don't know. Here's the other thing. Ken and I are all of your mothers out there. So thank us when you get a chance.
Are you doing anything on Mother's Day? Do you have any kids or anything? Are you planning on celebrating Mother's Day?
I'm just going to call my mom. I tried calling her earlier, but I didn't get a response. So I'm just trying to get a hold of her. She already got a card in the mail. So
nice. I'm
just trying to connect all the dots.
Talking about dots connecting, it's funny how we kind of connected a little bit, like, you know, more over the shitcoin 2021 thing. I see that you're coming, you know, that's going to be pretty exciting. Do you want to talk a little bit about like why you're interested in my little shitcoin 2021 event?
Well, I think the branding's on point. Ken, I got to hand it to you on that one. Like, way to capitalize on that. Location, name, everything. Obviously, you know, Bitcoin conference is happening and you just like caught the perfect win. And I think it's a great conversation too, because it's sort of also, there's this whole like antithesis moment happening in crypto right now, which I find kind of interesting, but also annoying, which is like, you know, the Bitcoin maxi movement and this whole like dichotomous, you know, relationship that's happening, like causing fights between people in crypto, which I think is kind of ridiculous because a lot of us are here for the same reason, right? That we're here
crypto food fight.
Right, the anti of everything. But now there's this kind of bullshit fighting where you know, people who are so pro Bitcoin don't want to fight with people who are like promoting or into Dogecoin or other things. And I think it's kind of ridiculous. But so I think this is also happening. And then the fact that you kind of created this shitcoin conference, I think it's actually like great to have these conversations, right? And have that moment where like, look, it's not, there's not only Bitcoin out there. There are the things, and to just have a dialogue about it, like, and the branding's on point. So, you know, shitcoin conference 2021.
Thanks. Yeah, everything but Bitcoin is a shitcoin and a scam. Oh, unless it's one of the maximalists' shitcoins, then it's not a scam. And it's okay. Yeah. You know, maxis are allowed to have scams and shitcoins, and they don't talk about it. They just talk about other people's shit and put them down. You know, I think
they're even at odds with each other. Like even the original shitcoin, which is gold, right? Even though it's probably not true, but like Peter Schiff is always selling something, and then Bitcoiners are always selling something.
Well, look at the whole Bitcoin versus Bitcoin
concrete
Cash. Like, which one is the shitcoin? I think BTC is more of a shitcoin than BCH, considering the fact that I can't even afford to use BTC. It's just too expensive. It doesn't work.
Shout out to Bitcoin Cash, by the way.
Yeah, Bitcoin Cash is way better than Bitcoin.
The value of it is
I'm just
gone up
over the
so
argument.
much.
It's my opinion, and I don't care what your opinion is. I'm not going to judge you on it. Don't judge me on mine. I prefer Bitcoin Cash. I don't like Bitcoin. It's expensive. It's slow. And
slow.
It's kind of become boomer money. Like, I stopped listening to like bands because my mom started playing them on the radio. You really think I'm going to start using Bitcoin when my mom's using it at Starbucks? No,
it's Grandpa Bitcoin.
I'm moving on.
It's Grandpa Bitcoin, dude. Like, there's It is. It's the grandfather of all of these.
It's the dumbest fucking cryptocurrency. It is the dumbest blockchain that is out there. It does nothing.
The other thing is what you just said. I mean, it does nothing. A lot of the so-called shitcoins have so many use cases. Like they're basically shares of stock in companies that do awesome shit.
Bitcoin's only
that's a way to look at it.
Is speculation for more fiat. When fiat is irrelevant, Bitcoin becomes irrelevant.
And that's why Bitcoin's linked to, its volatility is highly linked to the stock market and the strength of the US dollar.
Do you have your own NFTs or anything, Breanna?
Yeah. I'm an artist, and so I just recently got into the NFT world. I'm on OpenSea, but it's funny because I've been in the crypto space. I mean, I've been following Bitcoin since like 2012, 2013. But I didn't really hear about the NFT movement until earlier this year, Ken. And I had followed you for a while, and I don't know, I wasn't checked in the last during COVID year. But once I started really hearing about NFTs, and I think I probably heard about it from you first, I was like, this is super interesting because, I work in a lot of tangible, real IRL art stuff. But then I do some kind of a lot of digital altercation and modification to that art. So NFTs were kind of a perfect segue for me. And I was just like, man, why did I not know about this community earlier? But
I'm going to check out your OpenSea. Do you have a link of it on your Twitter account?
Yeah, I think I linked it in my Twitter the other day.
See, I'm the worst because again, I'm not the wax maximalist or whatever. I do buy Ethereum NFTs, but I've been buying a lot less because, again, the fees are just kind of ridiculous right now. But, a year or two ago, I was buying NFTs because it was $1 in gas. Now it's 10 or more.
It can be a lot more. It's actually, Wax was the first platform I tried to sign up for. And the UX just really caught me off guard. I struggled to
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it was
bad.
I got frustrated, and then I went to something else. And I think OpenSea was the first one that I just ended up dumping gas money into to actually, do the first transaction confirmation. So OpenSea is basically, it's free after you do the first transaction. So, but yeah, it was expensive. It was I think I've spent $120 just to be able to put my art there. Which fluctuates, right, regularly. Sometimes it's 70, sometimes it's 200. But yeah, I actually want to go back to Wax because on OpenSea, you can't really do, they don't allow yet for you to do these multiples. And I've been doing this sort of one-on-one approach, coming from the art world, that's super familiar, right? You sort of are presenting the one of one, but I'd rather do kind of what you're doing, Ken. So I've been really listening to what you've been doing. And I think your strategy's great, and it's also more accessible. So I'd love to be able to make things way cheaper and just have 100 of them or whatever. So but my art is super, it's not Bitcoin related at all. It's not crypto related. It's poetry, watercolor, Photoshop collage art.
Yeah, I'm sure
that's what needs to kind of make its way into the space more, because as sort of somebody who transitioned from a traditional art space, so to speak, into this NFT space, I see so much just basically advertisement for other things. It's a lot of Bitcoin and Ethereum art, which is cool. I mean, I own some of that stuff, so I don't want to say I've spent good money on certain things. But to me, it's not the same as some kind of painting that somebody maybe made or some kind of more fine art stuff. So I think a lot of that will be the fad kind of stuff that, that's where the bubble bursts.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to watch the space. I mean, it kind of I wouldn't be shocked if what happened in 2018 happens to the NFT world, at some point, but who knows? Nobody knows when or if it'll happen. But I do think it's awesome that there are all these different ways that NFTs are being used. And I think that's only going to continue to grow. So I'm in the music world as well. I write songs, and I've already been looking into how do I use NFT in the sound world, right? In the music world.
Oh, I just noticed that you had unlockable content on these, but yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt with the music.
No. Yeah, I'm playing around with it. Actually, I want to get, because again, I'm I think I'm into these a couple months ago. One is actually newer, and I really want to start exploiting that because that's something that you can't do in the art world, right? There are these features that are really cool that you can explore through the NFT platforms that aren't possible in the real art world. So like with unlockable content, I was like, wow, you could create like a scavenger hunt through your art, right? You could like do all these, like you could leave clues to other URLs to websites that like have Easter eggs everywhere. Like that's something you can't do with regular art. And so, or at least in the IRL world. And so I really want to start like exploring that and really, allowing your art, your product to like grow, expand because of the features that are out there. So
I was displaying your art while you were talking on OpenSea in the 3. I love that. Is that like a stylist handwriting, or are you using some kind of like font generator? I'm just curious because the handwriting.
That's all my handwriting.
It looks okay. I was gonna say it looked like handwriting, but I couldn't fucking tell because what's real anymore.
Yeah, it's actually I've had some people actually request for me to like make it a font. But it's something that like
I know a guy that can make that happen. He has like thousands of fonts that he owns and gives away.
You got a font guy?
I got a font dude. I honestly have a font
you got
guy.
Everything guy.
I meet people.
I got a font guy.
I love it. No, yeah, so that book is actually, or that project is part of a book. So I've actually, got like a 300-page poetry prose book that has all these illustrations in it. The entire thing's handwritten.
You got 300 NFTs waiting to be minted. Each page could be its own NFT.
I know. That's what I'm working on.
And on Wax, you can make one NFT, all 300 pages in one.
Ooh, okay. You're selling me on Wax, really.
It's
I have to get through the user experience part.
That's what it is, though. It's so overwhelming. Using OpenSea, you have no options. You have no choices. You only can do what they want you to do the way they want you to do it. Otherwise, you're done. You can't do it. Go somewhere. Wax, Atomic Hub, those NFT builders that they give you, it's overwhelming to the point, like, I don't know what to do. But that's because you can do anything you want. You're used to going to one restaurant your whole life. You know the menu. Then you go to a buffet and you just freak out, man. There's so many options that you can do. Literally thousands of people are doing NFTs on Wax. I can't find 2 people doing it the same way. It does. They just are. Everyone's doing it so vastly different.
All right, I'm opening back up Wax. I'm gonna give it another try of like trying to fucking navigate that UX shit show.
You know what? That's the thing is, I want to kind of do like a workshop at this event where I can just help as many people make their own NFTs.
Like bring your computers, have some helpers walking around.
I might
maybe
just
limit
do like
the class size
one-on-one for like the 8 hours or something. You know what I mean? Just one-on-one.
You're gonna regret that so much.
That's like a perfect thing dude. For the shitcoin conference. Maybe that
limit it to like 2 hours, please. You're gonna do this thing to yourself again that you always do.
I bought one of your Wax NFTs. You have Wax NFTs. Oh wait, that was Nathan's NFT. I bought it.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying if we get a chance later in the show.
Yep, we got a chance. So I thought this was a link from Breanna, but it's a link from Nathan. I should have known because I seen the art, but I just like click buy before you say anything.
That's how easy it is.
It is though.
Just click. We hear you clicking so much too during the show.
I know. I gotta find a more silent fucking mouse. I swear, I had a better mouse. My Magic Mouse for the Apple was just like one of those touch ones, so you would just touch it. You didn't have
but
to,
it's not the same. The click, like it does something mentally. It feels good.
I'm loving this, by the way. Super trippy. The art.
Oh, okay.
He's like frogs and teacups.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
This is dope.
Wow, somebody listed mint number 1 for $22,222. Is that you?
Yes.
Nope, that's Casper the fucking ghost. This fucking kid, bro. I'm done. He got mint number 1. I quit. I don't even want to play this game anymore.
All right. So a platform that starts with an S was talking to me about that piece.
Yeah, but they don't get it.
And it was going to go for like a lot of money. And I was like, let's just do $10.01 just to be weird.
101? Because
that comes out to if I sell all of them, that would be $2,222.22, which is way less than I was going to get for just the piece originally. So it's a big compromise because I don't know. I don't want to give it away, but I want people to be able to own it for not like $20,000 or something.
Yeah, I like that Breanna said she was into those cheaper NFTs. What would you like to do? Like, what are your thoughts on like how low of a price and how high of a mint set?
I think that's like something to be played with, to be honest. But I know, like, coming from, I'm a part-time artist. I work full-time. I do a million things on the side, and art is one of them. And so that's why, you don't see 300 already minted pieces, because I'm just doing this like when I have 5 minutes. But I know when you're thinking the one-of-one realm, the platforms, they're not doing the marketing for you, right? Like, if you don't have a base, no one's gonna come and just show up and like randomly pay, $5,000 or $10,000, whatever the price is for art, even if it's valued that. So I actually set my prices of like what I would actually sell the IRL piece for, because I said, sort of the one-on-one. But I do think, and Ken, Nathan, what you were just saying, that's what Ken, you've been talking about on Twitter, like when we've kind of like gone back and forth in the threads a bit, that I really like. It's more accessible. And I'd actually I'd rather have, 100 people or 500 people have access to this piece that they really like, where it's more affordable than like one person say that they own the one-of-one. Yeah, so I think I don't know what the right, sweet spot is. So I'm probably going to play around with that. But I love your idea, Ken, about just dollar NFTs. And I remember tweeting at you one time. I was like, so what's your approach? And you're like, just make them as cheap as possible. Yeah. And I kind of love it. Like, it's like the opposite of this like scarcity thing. And it also takes the weight off of it, right? Like, I don't need to sell like the one-of-one. You're kind of creating your own rules, right? Like, there is no rule book. So that's why I really like the NFT world, and I want to like stop thinking like an artist. And I was actually part of this NFT room on a Clubhouse where this artist, it was all like IRL artists, like, painters and writers and stuff. And they were talking about NFTs. And one of the girls talking to me said, we have to not think like artists. And I thought that was so like on point. And that's how I feel. Like, I want to stop thinking like an artist when I'm approaching the NFT world. Obviously the work might be art, but like, even the decisions to how many you mint and what's the price and whatever, I think all of that, just like scrap all your preconceived notions of what it should be and just, make up your own rules, because that's the beauty of it.
Absolutely. Throw that in the trash. A lot of that stuff was based upon the fact that you're never going to get a resale value for any, somebody buying a print, reselling it, somebody buying a painting, reselling it. Like, you're building that old structure upon this, famine mentality. Like, I have to get as much for this one piece because I'll never see it again. The fact that you can so easily mint so many and stuff, I think you're absolutely right. It's kind of cool. Like, definitely forget everything that and that's what a lot of art's about too. Like, don't give in to these different frameworks and structures that we've built in our own heads.
Hold up. I am number 4 on Atomic Hub's market cap right now. What?
Oh shit.
What?
Did you just...
That just happened? You're just...
Yes, I swear to God, I was not here when I went to sleep last night. What just happened to my NFTs, guys?
Hey, that's like, this is like a now celebration party, right?
I thought we were canceling me. I thought everyone was dumping my NFTs because I'm a scammer. What did I miss while I was sleeping? I literally thought I was going to wake up at like unwhitelisted, unverified, blacklisted, and cancel cultured like Bill Cosby. Like, what the fuck? I'm number 4.
Someone?
You don't know what happened?
I have no clue I know what I thought was going to happen. I understand all the things I expected. I do not understand what I'm seeing right now. I don't know how to explain why or how I am number 4 right now, and I am right under Major League Baseball.
Yeah, things are always darkest before dawn.
And you need to screenshot this and drop it in the chat or change your picture or something so people can see this. This is dope. Or share your screen or something.
It should be kind of used as inspiration for people who are having a bad day.
Unfortunately, you and Nathan can't see what I show them, but they're seeing what I'm seeing.
Awesome. I'm going to check it out.
I've gotten really good at just kind of nodding and being like, kind of acting like I see it. So That's why you're probably like, where am I not seeing it?
Well, maybe it's the thing, like, bad publicity,
Bullshit
good
artist.
publicity, right? They always say that. So if you're being talked about, whether it's in a good way or a bad way, you're being talked about.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But I don't know if, like, I don't know what sparked it or what
Maybe
happened.
I'll just go full
I'll tell
Kanye
you
on
right
everybody.
now, it was
Really
a
sell some art.
typo. I made a typo, and I upset thousands of people.
Shit.
Yeah, but
Hey,
fuck,
we're-
I might typo more often.
Do it. Do whatever
And
you
make
want. That's
sure
what this is
you
all
a
about, like we said.
screenshot- Make sure you screenshot the typo and make an NFT of it.
I mean, people have
Definitely.
they own the fuck up, man. It's out there, and people have supported it even regardless. So I'll show everybody the one I mean. The Derelict Bro is a capital B in its rarity for basic instead of a lowercase b in the basic rarity. So capital B, lowercase b, that was the problem that started the entire shit show.
That's the problem with making everything too nerdy, is that we leave ourselves susceptible to a lot of potential fuck ups, you know?
Wow, people are selling this for $11. Okay, I'm gonna buy
It's
one.
infamous now.
I'm buying one of my own NFTs from the secondary market. I'm doing it publicly.
Market manipulation.
I'm doing it
Market
publicly.
manipulation. Ah!
I'm showing people what I'm doing. I'm buying one of my own NFTs for $11.23. I did it publicly, but I
All
wanted
right, I'll let
one.
it go.
I didn't
I'll
have
let it
one.
You know
go.
what you should do? You should
I'm not
you
going to
should
bust you.
put a verified stamp on it and then resell it.
You should make your own verification badges, Ken.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, non-transferable, non-burnable bro badges. That's a thing.
If
I
you
might
have
to
that,
get.
like, you're verified in your community, you don't need to be whitelisted, you don't need to be anything. It's like, hey, you're bro approved. If
I
you're
just
buying
want
from
to
this
shout out
person,
the community right now. I'm selling some bubblegum NFTs. I've sold about 110 for $100 each. I'm only selling 1,000 of them. Yes, that will add up to $100,000. And I think that's what upset people, but I don't think they realize that I've made $1 million selling $1 NFTs. So this is like absolutely nothing to be upset
It's chump
about.
change.
It literally is fucking chump change at this point. I'm doing this for some other reasons. This ain't about the money for me. This is love. If you don't love me, don't buy this fucking NFT. Do not buy this NFT is the first 5 words you'll read before you can even get to the fucking buy button. Do not buy this NFT. Cannot stake this NFT. This will not earn anything. This NFT is just a way to donate. So if you want to give me all of your money, buy this NFT. And that's it. Nothing. End of story. And eventually stay in touch because I want to do fun shit. But because people want to be assholes, I can't just have fun anymore. So yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's about supporting dreams and supporting that voice in your head as a child that makes you believe that you can actually do something. It's not all about return. And it is about money in a way of just kind of having a measuring stick for success. But you're giving that money back out in a lot of different ways, so it doesn't really matter either. I guess the point of it all is people should mind their own fucking business. And just, if you're angry about not making money, you need to just find the thing that you're good at and exploit your own gifts for financial gain. There's nothing wrong with that. They're yours. Use them.
And if that's your only like criteria that you're setting for success, then you're probably in it for the wrong reasons. Like
Absolutely.
It's nice to make money, but if you're not making money and then you're quitting, like it's not really something you actually care about at all, right?
Here's the thing, I wasn't making money for 5 years selling NFTs. This shit just took off like 2021. I have NFTs that I couldn't give away in 2016. I was at conferences 2016 trying to give away NFTs I made on different blockchains other than Ethereum. And then Ethereum comes out in 2016 or whatever with the NFTs. So 2017, I had business card NFTs. Couldn't give them away. Now, my NFTs sell out whenever I do them. So it's like, yeah, it took a half of a decade for me to consistently push NFT. Every time I was on stage at a conference, I was talking about NFTs for fucking years. I don't give up. Please don't give up. Because if I would have given up, I would have been just like 99% of my friends who made one NFT and gave up. And I feel like most of the people that sold NFTs for one day just to cash grab, that pisses me off because they used to be my friends and now I don't really fuck with you because I bought one of your NFTs and you ditched the NFT thing. Like, you know what I mean? It feels like a rug pull, a silent rug pull from one of my friends when they stopped making NFTs out of the blue.
That's a hug pull, is what that is.
Yeah.
Well, that's also why like a lot of the NFT, talk is around celebrities right now. And like, I think it's great that there are other kind of artists getting into this space and bringing their, fan base and attention to it. But again, like those are the things that are going to totally collapse in value unless they're continuing with it, right? And that's any artist on any kind of platform, no matter what you use. Like nobody wants to buy paintings from some no-name artist who is going to, quit being an artist because their work is valid. Because like it's not worth anything. It's not gonna be worth anything. The inherent value of art comes from the continued like making of art over like that whole person's career. So yeah, like I mean, maybe you'll get to a point where you become so popular that if you stop, it could like become rare. But I really think, that continuation, Ken, that's awesome. And that's, why you're the unofficial CEO of NFTs, right? And
absolutely,
people like you, honestly, like when I learned about NFTs, I was like, how did I not know about this before? Like I've been actively in the crypto community for years and I just never heard of it. And I was like, man, well, amazing to people like you who were out there when no one was talking about it. That's the foundation, right? Like
you did the hard work.
Exactly.
That a lot of these maxis aren't talking about or that they weren't a part of.
Well, that's the thing. If you miss the boat, you're like angry at it, right? And that's where a lot of this like internal fighting comes from.
I have a friend that's like pissed because I have like because I invested in Dogecoin a couple like at a good time. Let's just say he's very upset, like calling me greedy also for not selling it. But he makes millions of dollars trading stocks every year.
Yeah,
which is like where the ultimate greed typically lies, in the market is in that realm. It's real interesting all the viewpoints that are starting to enter the space, and they're all driven by greed. And you know who you are out there. They're probably watching. I'm talking about you, bro. But it gets a little weird for sure when everybody's projecting their own greed onto you as an artist, even. Like there is this thing, like if you make money selling art, you're kind of like persona non grata in this space all of a sudden, although that's what everybody aspires to be as people. And the reason he's famous, he sells high dollar artwork. Yeah. So there's kind of a paradox that we all kind of live within in this space of, we want to have this image of a starving artist to sell work, but that's like the ultimate codependency. Let's make ourselves feel or seem so weak that people help us.
But
the trick is just go for it a little bit more, I think, for people.
Oh,
be themselves.
Super chat. I got 40 rubles. Says Shiba dog shaking his body. Oh, that's the emoji thing.
That's not the person.
That's when they send an emoji. It like tells me what the emoji was in text form. And then
I assumed it was the little doggy that sent it.
Yeah, it was the little doggy shaking his, I guess, I don't know. And another 40 rubles coming in again saying, do an NFT for charity. In my opinion, that would be cool. Bro, I swear to God, that's what I do. But these motherfuckers don't know me. So they come in and they fucking criticize me like they fucking know who I am. But none of these motherfuckers know me, bro. Look at fan art. Do you see this? 8 pieces. 9. I got 9 pieces of fan art. All of them have made at least $1,000, and all the money goes directly to the artist. I've raised $9,000 for 9 different fucking people. None of these motherfuckers know me, bro. So that's why I don't care. Like, I really genuinely don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
To a struggling artist, that is charity because they need that a lot of times.
Yeah, I know what I do. I sleep good at night because I know what I do. I don't need people to know. I don't toot my own horn. I don't make fucking clickbait YouTube videos saying, I made $9,000 for 9 artists in 9 days. Fuck that shit, bro. I don't make content out of charity. Yeah, that's all they do, though, is charity for content. I just do it for the sake of doing it, bro. Like, I don't need people to know my good deeds. I know it. God knows it. I'm getting into heaven.
Yeah, Canon set me free in a lot of ways. People don't realize.
So
like,
many people, bro. And I know
my rent is
so
paid
many
because
people.
of Ken. I can do this because of him. You know, I have other opportunities because he freed me and I could pursue other things.
So to tell me
and
to
they
do
turned into
NFTs for charity,
opportunities.
like, bro, I fucking do. All right, like, I'm sorry. I know you meant it out of love or whatever, but you don't know me to be giving me that kind of advice. Like, I've been here for a long time, bro, and I haven't stuck around, fucking around. Like, people, I don't know. Yeah, I got 60,000 followers on Twitter. I've been here for a long time, and I've been doing sex work, cannabis work, and now I do crypto content. I have so many different communities that I've been a part of for these years that
a lot of niche markets there.
That's
you should combine all of them, which you kind of have, huh?
Naturally, just go.
Sexy weed NFTs.
It's coming.
I've seen it.
NFTs. Buy that URL, like stat.
Sexy weed NFTs.
Yeah, I feel like there's like 8 people in my chat that I know personally that buy domains that are probably racing against each other to buy that. Domains are like $10, dude. They're not expensive.
Nothing, yeah.
I bought NFTforsale.com, all of them for like $40 altogether. And and just because of the foot traffic to one of them, it is worth $100,000.
Wow.
Yeah, but I bet you there's large like crypto exchanges that would be willing to pay a lot of money for that.
NFTforsale.com, of course. I'm not letting it go for anything, dude. I want somebody to offer me $1 million just so I could tell people I turned down $1 million.
You could just screenshot the email and be like, look at this idiot.
I turned down 50 Ethereum for one NFT a couple weeks ago. I mean, that's that.
That was the I forget what I remember.
That was Josie's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody thought I would part with that NFT for any amount of money. What a dumbass.
What NFT is it, Ken?
It's an NFT by Josie. It came with a physical poster that has like this augmented reality effect when you use your camera. I never opened the poster too. I've had it for like 4 years or something like that. So yeah, I got Josie's one of her first NFTs that she did in that set, and then I came with a physical poster signed by her. And I never even opened the poster tube, the wooden thingy. So, I mean, I'm not letting go of my NFT. It's not for the money. It's for the love. You know, like if it comes
like an
down
ancient
to
scroll.
It, yeah.
You know,
if it comes down to it, and a lot of people don't think about this, but I will be buried with all of my shit like a king tut. Like I will be the Egyptian pharaoh with all my shit coins surrounding me around my tomb. I'm not giving anybody my private keys. I'll give my family the dividends or whatever, the commission fees from like the sale. But I'm going to go with all of my art. I'm taking it with me because I don't know what's next. Nobody knows what's next. And if there's a possibility I can be reincarnated 100 years from now, meditating on the beach and remember 24 words that unlock a wallet, I'm going to bet on that. I'm betting all in on that shit, and I'll be in 100 years reborn, reincarnated. Absolutely. And I'll be able to prove that I'm Ken Bozak in a new body.
Long game.
Yes.
We're gonna have to rename meditating to meditating because you know what I'm saying?
No, trademark that shit. Yo, Emilio, are you watching the chat right now, Emilio?
Let's help us.
Bro,
I'll share the trademark with you, Amelia.
Did not understand me. I meant charity, maybe for sick children. There's people doing that already. Companies. I'm here to help individuals. You know what I mean? I can't help an entire cause. That's just way too overwhelming. The Red Cross already steals money and handles that shit, right? Like, I can't. I'm just one guy. I don't have anybody as an employee. I don't have a manager. I don't have an assistant. I'm just a stoner with a bong, a fucking keyboard, a mouse, and a bunch of friends. I can't do big charity things. But guess what? Maybe one day I can. If I was like Mr. Beast level and an actual professional, like a real adult with more than 2 brain cells, I promise you that would be a goal. Let's do that. But I know my lane, and I'm going to stay in my lane.
Well, I have a good idea for an NFT that I'm going to create now.
That's why I wanted to do the bubblegum NFTs. Like this thing right here, this is going to be my legacy. I don't care what anybody thinks. This is going to be my legacy. And it's going to be hilarious. I'm gonna sell $1 NFTs out of this machine until I'm a billionaire.
You know, I think if you spent $1 per second, it would take 30 years to spend $1 billion, they say. But 13 days to spend $1 million.
So all I need is 30 people to do that, and I can do it in a year or something, whatever that math was. I mean, just that's the McDonald's thing, right? Sell a bunch of dollar cheeseburgers, make $1 billion. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's how payment companies do it. They're just taking like a little bit from each transaction, Ethereum, and making a ton of money on the back end.
Ethereum.
Well, and a lot of those miners are the reason, I mean, they're selling a lot of that to exchanges or letting it get onto the market. So it is a good thing. But I mean, it's good to have several different things controlling the flow, I guess.
Yo, the dude who's super chatting me or dudette, don't know. They, them.
Could be either. Don't be sexist, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. But I can't even say their name because it's like symbols and it looks like a gang sign in text form. But they said they have a vending machine business in Russia. Yeah, that's what this is about. Get one of these thingies and I'll send you NFTs. You put them inside, you sell them.
Oh my God, dude. So cool. Let's get you some Russian vending machines. That'd be so funny.
Miss Teen Crypto got put in timeout.
What? She get banned or something?
I don't know. I meant to put that blockchain gamer Luffy in timeout just to be, just because he's trolling, I'm trolling. I'm pretty sure he understands it's brotherly trolling. But maybe not. I don't know.
He's like, fuck this.
But I may have accidentally put Miss
Ken's an
Crypto
asshole.
in timeout.
Oh no. Yeah, that's not good.
Emilio is in the chat. He said, Ken, you are a visionary. Thanks for helping many people, bro. Don't let the bullshit noise get in the way. Keep rocking the love. Emilio, I knew you were in the chat. Did you hear the words that Nathan is like making up out of thin air that need to be like trademarked? Because Emilio, you have experience in like owning your own words. And I feel like these are a few words that might be needed to add to that list, Emilio.
Ooh, I've got some good ones too. I made up a bunch in Miami.
I know. That's why I'm saying this. Save them. Talk to Emilio.
I make up words all day.
He's made up a few words and has them a little bit more officiated now. They're like real words.
I need help. Help me. I'll share them with you.
Have you ever made up a word, Breanna? I have. I have one word I've made up when I was a kid, and I still know it.
I love it. What is it?
Fuwa.
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 What does it mean?
When you see a girl walk by and you can't say anything, you're just like tongue-tied and you're like dumbfounded. It's like fuwa.
Okay. You know me and my friend
Whenever
invented.
I was young, it was so hard to talk to girls. It would just be.
You would
gibberish.
Actually say it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. There was this gibberish. So my friend, I feel like that word has definitely come out of my mouth when I tried to say hi to a girl that was too cute at like a concert when I was like 12. Fwa. Hi, I'm Ken.
I used to have a problem with that too. Like, I know that you're telling the truth because that's a fucking real thing. I used to be so nervous to talk to women. I'm nervous to talk to my wife sometimes because I'm just like shy, but
I love that.
It's weird.
Granted, I think this is why men talk too much. They're afraid to talk to women, so they just talk to themselves.
Just ramble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you ever
We
make
just
up a
randomly
word,
talk
though?
shit.
I don't think so. I have like, an affinity for words because the poetry, writing.
That's why I asked. Yeah, I figured you might be a wordsmith.
I've got one. Me and my friend invented it one time. Mayhaps. It's maybe and perhaps at the same time. It's hard to make it make sense, but it's fun to use it to confuse people.
I'm really fascinated with phonetics. Like my writing's always very phonetic. So sometimes I even write it in my like Tinder profile. Like I'll say things that don't make sense, or I'll write things that don't make sense, but they sound really good together. So like I like to call it articulatory phonetics. I think it's actually a term that's out there.
Articulatory. I love that.
Articulatory phonetics. And it's exactly what it means, right? It's like the articulation of phonetics working together. And even if that didn't make sense, you wouldn't care because it sounds so good, right?
Right.
It sounds dope.
It does sound dope.
That's what it's all about.
I am a fan of words, though. Linguistics, English class was like, those things were always my favorite.
Samesies.
To the point to where my English teacher in high school called me Mr. Bozak, and I called him by his first name. So we kind of switched the roles almost. Like instead of him saying Ken when addressing me, he'd always say Mr. Bozak. And I think his name was like Anthony or something. It was like ninth grade, a lot of drugs. But I would
He
just call
remembers
him
my
by
name,
his
but I don't
first
know.
name. And it was just one of those cool little things that, like, because I really enjoyed linguistics. Like, vocabulary was one of my favorite classes that just really struck a chord with me because, like, just really liked, synonyms, antonyms, being able to, like, build sentences almost like mathematical equations to where, like, each word could be its own variable and the next variable after could affect the word before and after. So through, like, context, sentences could be the same sentence, but in different contexts be very different, and that's what I thought was cool about like words. So people may see, I always say words are hard because I get it. They really are.
You ever do a run-on sentence competition? Like seeing who could write the longest run-on sentence?
Let's try to do that with words here.
Oh, I mean, it's easier to do with words. It's harder to do with commas.
That's true.
I don't know if that makes any
Words
sense.
are hard.
Words are hard.
They are hard.
Words are.
You know what
words.
though? The word.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Yeah, that's a good title for a show.
Breanna, I think you just came up with the title of your podcast. Words are hard.
Yes. Joshua wants me to mention that him and I have a drop that's live right now. We did a collaboration.
Oh, let me drop a link to your OpenSea. When are you going to head on over and mint wax? When do you want to do this? Because I'm definitely down to help.
Yes, get over here.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try to sit down and look at it again this weekend. I'll let you know though. I'll post it when I do. I'm gonna put it on my list. But yeah, I shared my OpenSea link in the chat.
I shared it on for the group in the chat watching live, and I showed them a bit of your art. I'm going to show a little bit more because we can kind of wrap things up here if everyone's busy. I know Nathan has something. Maybe you. I don't want to keep everybody. I'm usually going on forever these days on the podcast, but I love that you have
good.
These poems. Are you going to do like similar things on wax? And I'm just curious, like what kind of a roadmap do you kind of see for your art? Will it continue to be sort of like these poems with art as well? Because it seems to have like, a piece of art with a piece of poetry in each one.
Yeah. Some will have just the kind of written lines. So they'll have like less visuals. Some will have more visuals. I'll definitely carry that over to wax. And I want to do some of my more accessible stuff there. So maybe keep like the highly like art pieces, a couple on OpenSea as the one-on-one, but then move a lot more accessible things to wax then. I'm working on this really cool project. I wrote a song. It's about Satoshi, but it's written in the perspective of Satoshi.
Oh, wow.
And it's really dope. I don't have it recorded yet. So I'm working on trying to work with a producer to get it recorded.
I know a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're in the crypto space, I'd love to connect with someone who's like passionate about that. But yeah, I want to figure out if anyone has ideas about how to also, NFT world music would be down. But otherwise, I might be sharing that if at least it's just on a live stream or something, especially around the Bitcoin conference time, because I am based in Miami. So Ken, I'll be seeing you there. Nathan,
my producer friend will be there.
Oh, dope. So we should all get together.
Yeah, he'll teach you how to do this or he'll help or something. I hate to volunteer him. He's a very famous human being, but we're homies. So I think he doesn't mind helping. He's in the crypto space too. So
you'll like the fucking song. It's a good fucking song.
I know I will.
See, the way she just said it like that is I know I'm going to like it.
That's why I was like, yep, I know I'll like it for sure. Yeah. The confidence is undeniable. And you're not a cocky person. And I know that because we've spoken for an hour now, and the way you said it makes me realize that you're definitely telling the truth. So.
Yeah, it's a good song. All right, cool. Well, this has been awesome. Ken, thanks for hosting. Nathan, it's been awesome to connect. And
yeah, definitely.
I'm super excited to see you guys in person too. So let me know, hit me up when you're in Miami.
Yeah, June
Definitely.
3rd, June 4th, I'll be out there. I'm flying my mommy out. She's gonna meet all the weirdos, all my friends. So yeah, you guys are gonna get to meet my mom, which is gonna be fun. Kind of nervous.
Happy Mama's Day.
So nervous. Don't you know what I mean? It's like mom's coming to the talent show. All the other kids want their parents in the audience, and I grew up with my mom like working all the time, so it was just like, you know what I mean? So it's like I never had to worry about. Now it's just like, oh, my mom's gonna be in the audience. This is
You want it back now.
yeah, mom, go get a job. She's in the chat still. She said, "Woo, can't wait." I love you, mom. All right, we're gonna wrap things
Love
up.
you.
Oh shit, Gary Palmer Jr. hit me with the $10 super chat.
Damn,
If
Gary.
you are fans of words, then keep encouraging peeps to get the human readable ENS.ETH blockchain domain names. These NFTs are going under the radar. Web3 ENS is more important than .com names. Gary is 100% correct. Please look into getting yourself an Ethereum name service blockchain domain name. ENS, Ethereum name service. You can send Ethereum or all kinds of cryptocurrency to your Ethereum name service, from Doge to Bitcoin to whatever the fuck. KenBozak.eth is mine. And yeah, 100%. Yeah, fuck these public addresses. It's so stupid. All right, bros, we're going to wrap things up. A poem. Wait, what's this?
I'm gonna show you something.
Oh, okay.
If I
I'm
can,
so confused.
Yeah, you can read it later.
Another super chat from Gary. I can't. They're never gonna let me go, Breanna. They're like, this is what they do. They keep me here, and then I never get to eat, and I never get to sleep. All right. Gary said, ENS names are blockchain agnostic. Yup. I have a whole bunch of different things hooked up to that. As with programmable money and programmable names, your .eth name is more important than your real name. Absolutely. That's why I decided to get
I guess so.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, shit. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of different Kens out there. There could possibly be multiple Ken Bozaks in the world.
There are.
There are. Right. The name
I know there are. I don't
right.
know them, but I know there are.
Right. The name isn't, one-to-one. But KenBozak.eth, there can be only one.
I feel like there can be only one Ken.
Well, if it's on the Ethereum name service, then yeah.
Ken Highlander NFT is coming soon.
Whatever.
You're like, who cares?
Oh, shit.
we sell too many of these things.
Purry sent me 10 CAD, said, have a day, bro.
I love CAD.
I love CAD. It's so much more fun to say than used.
I know.
Hey, you
Give me
can't
some
even
CAD.
abbreviate USD like
Computer
that.
aided drafting. CAD. That's what it used to mean.
Oh yeah,
So.
AutoCAD.
Yeah,
Wow,
man.
you're a nerd. All right, I love you all.
I'm telling you, I'm nerdier than I seem. Love
Shout
you.
out to
Hang on.
DB, Dogecoin Kid, Vinny, Bitcoin Blues Brothers, Miss Teen Crypto, Joe Juice. Thank you all, Jennifer Vernacchio. That was weird to say, but I read my mom's username out loud. Mr. Rose in the chat. Thanks for stopping by, Matthew, Alexander.
Mr. Rose.
My rubles, bro. Thank you so much for all the rubles.
We be stacking rubles
It really
every
does
day,
mean a
boy.
lot, man. Thank you so much.
We love your rubles, sir.
You don't have to do that. If you want me to say something out loud without you having to give me money, just use an emoji.
What is that worth in USD, by the way? I'm just curious.
Probably like $1 million, because USD ain't worth shit.
I like asking you and getting your opinion on it.
Blockchain gamer Luffy, I know, bro. Our planet this, our planet that. I love you still. You probably still love me. So It's all good, bro. I'm just talking shit, venting.
All to the good.
I need to be allowed to vent. It's my show.
It's his party. He can cry if he wants to.
Pretty fucking much, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys Breanna's links real quick again before we wrap things up. Go give her a follow. You're going to meet her in Miami for Shitcoin 2021. I'm excited for
There's be a lot going on. A lot going on. We're going to reveal some big stuff the next few weeks. So. Colossal.
There we go. The links are in the chat, everybody. Go give her a follow. I already liked your 3 NFTs on OpenSea, and I went to try to buy one, and gas was like $70. So It's like,
Nah,
what
don't
the
worry about it.
fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
Wait till I'll let you know when I'm on wax.
Oh, you already know I'm gonna go nuts. All my friends do. It's like, yeah, just come to wax.
You would
You'll
pay.
You'll get
You'd
me
pay
at least.
70 shipping and handling though for like a nice painting and shirt, all these things. You'd probably pay more.
Yeah, that's why it's like it's not.
This was like a batch transaction from Tori. She sent me a bunch of physicals, but you're right, it was very expensive and insured, to mail all this out. So yeah, you're not wrong. But also
that's right, because that's what I used to pay as a real artist, like sending things to people. I mean, it adds up.
But hear me out. If you UPS and USPS and FedEx and all them, right? Yeah, they cost like $70. But if there was a company called WAX and they were willing to do it for free, wouldn't you use that for shipping your art?
Yes, right. Absolutely. Right. You win.
Guys,
Waximalists. We're Waximalists.
But I can send 40 rubles. Rubles!
Rubles!
Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Ken Bozak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Ken Bozak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Ken bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Ken Bozak.